Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be having a look at the new snapshot. Let's sort out this. Hang on a second. This is now very good in. There we go, that's better. Everything's just so much better when it's day. Anyway, as I was saying, we're going to be having a look at some of the new features in the new snapshot of 1.17. Hang on, give me a sec to find out what the snapshot's actually called. (20W45A). Sorry about that. Anyway, so this is snapshot 20W45A, or this might be 46A, I'm not sure, that we're playing in at the minute. But this includes loads of new features, including the ones that I have in my inventory and more. So let me take another look at all of these. Now, do be aware that there is like whole ranges for some of these. So yeah, let's go on to this. So first thing, copper. Now, if we just go into our inventory and search copper, there's a lot of blocks for it, and that's because copper is the only block in Minecraft that actually shows its age. So, if we were to just, so basically, when you first place it down, it'll look like this. It'll look like this, or if it's cut copper, it'll look like this. You know, wax copper stairs, wax copper, I'm not going to say all of them because I would be here all day. So, yeah. So it comes as an ore, it can be smelted into an ingot, and then you can make copper blocks, cut copper stairs, cut copper slabs, waxed copper blocks, waxed copper stairs, and waxed cut copper slabs. That's a lot of stuff. Waxed cut copper. Hey, I'm confused. So I just got rid of something, but we'll get it in a second. So yeah, pretty cool. It'll eventually turn to that, then that, then that. So yeah, pretty cool. Next thing we're gonna have a look at is Amethyst. I actually got rid of the shard, but it's here. So Amethyst again is a whole block range. If I just do Amethyst, there we go. So this is the Amethyst block range. We have the Amethyst shard. We have the block of amethyst, we have the budding amethyst, we have small amethyst bud, medium amethyst bud, large amethyst bud, and amethyst cluster. So these are pretty cool. So let's have a look at this then. So we have block of amethyst and we have budding amethyst. So this is the block of amethyst, and it looks quite cool. This is budding amethyst, and well, I've got the random tick speed up, so amethyst is actually growing on it like crazy at this point. But yeah, basically, hang on, let me just give me a sec. Hang on. Oh. Okay, so let's just change this thing back down to 1, just for demonstration purposes. So this is our. Let me get rid of this. Okay, so this is our normal amethyst blocks, and this is our budding amethyst blocks. So the budding amethyst, as you saw, has the amethyst buds growing on them. So it starts off as the small ones, then they get to the medium ones, then they get to the large ones, and then they get to the cluster. So if we just, well, I actually saw a second ago, as you can see, they're not growing on the amethyst block, but they're growing to these, and now all of these are amethyst clusters. But if I had to break them, then it's growing pretty fast, but they basically go through the stages, as you can see. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. The next thing we're going to look at is candles. So this is a normal candle. You can get them in all the different colours though, as you can see. Here are them all. So this is a candle. You can place another one on the same block to have it like this, and then like this. So it's like the sea pickles in the way it does that. You can also get flint and steel and actually light it. So this is why it was actually night. So let's set it to night. And as you can see, that gives off quite a bit of light. If we just do 1 candle, that gives off not much light. 2, it gives off a bit more. 3, it gives off kind of a bit more, and then 4, it gives off quite a bit. Now if we compare this to something like a fire charge, it's still not great light, really, but I don't really think people will use these as light sources. Probably just as decoration. But you can get them in all different things, and no, unfortunately, when you do, say if you did a blue candle, you don't get blue light. I know. I want that kind of thing too. Anyway, next thing we're going to be having a look at is this thing, the Spyglass. Now, as a player who mostly plays on Bedrock, I kind of wish the Optifine was a thing. But with the Spyglass, if we hold down the right key, it would be for most people. For those of you who don't know, I actually play with my keys switched around, so I click left key to place and the right key to break. That just kind of makes a bit more bit more sense. But yeah, basically with this one, if you hold down your right key, you basically zoom in and, oh, that's different, okay. So in the very first snapshot, it was only like a very small, it was basically everything else was blacked out around the edges, and then a circle in the middle wasn't. But now they've actually added, that's quite cool, I like that. Well, basically you can zoom in, like, a lot. So that's really good, and imagine the uses of this in PvP. You know, you're sitting there in your big castle, you see someone come, you know, you think you see something, zoom in, you see them, bow shot, boom. So, I mean, yeah, I love these things. And these things zoom in quite far too. I'm not sure, do they? Yeah, I mean, look at that. So yeah, quite cool. The next thing is tinted glass. Now, this looks just like, it looks a bit like glass, not glass, black stained glass. I mean, if we just grab some of that black stained glass, you know, they look almost identical. I mean, here's tinted glass, here's black stained. They look pretty similar. But similar? I don't know. Anyway, so here is the tinted glass. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a tinted glass wall. I'm going to build a black stained glass wall. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to light a fire behind these. Okay. So where did I do it there? As you can see, with our normal black stained glass, it lets most of the light through, but this one, it is blocking it out. Well, not all of it out, obviously, but if we just do this a bit, you can see that it is definitely getting darker behind there. Obviously, it does still let some light through. Oh, thought that I just got rid of it all then. But, I mean, it is blocking out. I mean, if we do that on the same level with our normal black stained glass, you know, some still's going through, some is still going through, but this one, it completely blocks it out. So, that's quite cool. Next thing we're having a look at is, did I get rid of this thing that was there? I think I did. Anyway, lava, not new. Cauldrons, not new. But did you know that in this new snapshot, you can put a cauldron and fill it with lava? Amazing! Now, if you're wondering technical features, this gives a comparator output of 1. And no, unfortunately, you can't now get bottles of lava from filling them up. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. So, lava cauldron done. Now this is powder snow bucket. And because it's in a bucket, you'd expect it to be a liquid, and it's kind of a liquid, kind of a block. When we place it down, it just looks like a block. But when we walk over it, this definitely isn't a block. I mean, if we just put a normal block down, there's one of the new blocks. We sink into this, imagine the traps. Because if we just get snow, let's see how similar, what do these look the same? They look quite quiet. You know, I mean, I can walk on this one. But when I go in this one, I actually sink into it. And you can just walk into it. It's a bit like scaffolding in a way, but you can't really climb up it as much. So yeah, quite cool. Powder snow. Oh, normal snow. Nice. Now, we have a couple of things that aren't really that exciting new features. But this is calcite. I'm not really sure how you say it. And then we also have the tuff. So these are 2 new blocks. These are both solid blocks. They're basically just new blocks really. But yeah, they're quite cool. So this one's like a quartzy kind of thing. And now what I want to know is there polish in these? No, okay, that's fine. And if you're wondering about the new mobs, wardens, still not a thing. Goats, still not a thing. And the axolotls, still not a thing. So they're new mobs that are hopefully going to be coming in. the final release, or even some snapshots. I'm not sure yet. So thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all soon in a brand new video. My name's PandaTech10, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!